Alright guys, so the open beta for The Crew 2 has officially come to an end. This is pre-recorded, so I believe I believe it is closed down, otherwise it only has a couple hours left. The reason why I'm pre-recording this excuse me, is because I am down in Virginia at this point from New York all the way down to Virginia. It's about 10 hours, and so I didn't want to have to worry about like making this and planning it out and everything. So I just decided to throw everything together after I finished playing through the beta all the way through complete. Well, I didn't do the mini missions, but I did 100% of the main storyline on normal. So I made a list because I've never done game review video. I've done movie reviews and stuff like that, and I've always had a script. Whereas game reviews, I'm just gonna have, at least for this one, I'm just gonna have a list. So let me run through the list. So the first one, I'm gonna go through the bad, and then I'm gonna go through the good, and then I'm gonna give my final summary, and then we'll wrap up the video. All right. So first bad thing is that in any race or in the world menu, there was no restart for the races or to quit out of the race or to quit out of the game. The only way to quit out of a game was to Alt F4, which it's 2018. Fix your shit, Ubisoft. There was no restart. You had to finish. You could be, slammed into a tree or whatever, be 35 seconds behind, and you just can't restart. You get fucked. You get fucked by the system. Which, that brings me to my next point, which there's no consistent physics. In a physics-based game where it's easier to drive a car in real life with almost little to no experience than in this game, it's bloody mental how easy it is to drive in real life compared to the game, where it should be a hell of a lot easier. There was no consistent physics. Sometimes if you hit a car, it would spin out. If you hit it, in any other racing game, if you hit a car by the gas tank hard enough, it'll spin out. One of the races, I don't know if you guys saw it, I might have cut it out, but I hit a guy. We were going straight away. We were on the straightaway. We were going well over 100. We were going about 150 miles per hour. I hit him at the gas tank. He spun off. Next lap, we're neck and neck again. Or he's a little ahead and I'm closing the gap. We're going on the straightaway again. Same speed, same place I hit him. It didn't move him. It didn't phase him. I spun out. Well, it didn't spin out, but I fishtailed all over the place, and I just couldn't catch back up. Everyone passed me. I got into 8th. It was bullshit. So when games screw you over like that, a restart would be really, really good. There was a reset to the track if you go off the track or whatever, but there was no restart, which was very, very upsetting to me. Next one was bad game controlling. In a game where precision is everything, the thing about games that I hate the most is bad controls. Oh my god, these were so bad. In one of the first episodes, I said, "Oh, these are pretty good. These are fluid. They move with the harder races. You could be going left, and it'll throw you right. It's ridiculous. I think I left a couple of them in there, but you could go back and check them out. It was absolutely ridiculous. I shouldn't have had to deal with the computers, the AI, the bad game mechanics, the bad physics, on top of everything else. It should just be a skill-based game. I shouldn't have to, am I going to get screwed over by the game this time, or am I going to be let go? I don't know. Next point. There was an FPS cap, which I'm really sad about. It's 30 FPS, 30 to 31, and I was peaking at 31, 32-ish. But pretty much I was staying around 29, 30. In a racing game where another big part is visuals, why would you put an FPS cap? You can run Assassin's Creed. I can run Assassin's Creed on this. I can play Siege on this. I could play PUBG on this computer, all at over 100 FPS. But yet, this game is locked at 30. What the hell? Yes, I get it for consoles. Yes, they have a very limited. Old gen consoles were 30. Next gen consoles are 60. I don't know why they don't lock it to 60. Or put like a 30 to 60 depending on your computer. Because I know my laptop could only play Siege at 30 FPS. And any other game pretty much. It was locked at 30. That's what I had to play it at. But this computer like can play upwards of 100. I think I've gotten 130 FPS in a game. So that's very irritating when like you know your computer can do more. Like at least put like a 30 and a 60 depending for next gen consoles, cuz there's no way this game is coming out for old gen like 360 PS3. There's no way. So put 30 to 60, let the player choose. I went through all the menus. I didn't see anything, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section. And then the last thing is crashes. Well, actually, yeah, crashes. I guess I was gonna say bad levels and crashes because I got into that last. If you watch the final episode, part 9, I at the end I put like like, hey, just so you guys know, I tried to do this one before and it keeps crashing on me and it keeps freezing, and then like finally after about 13 attempts, 3 of which the game crashed on me, and then the rest of which bad physics, bad game controls, all that bullshit. I finally win. I finally get second place. The mission was get top 3. I got 2, and I get booted from the server. What the fuck? And I said I looped through it in my head and everything, and I said during it, I'm like, okay, I'm assuming you're not supposed to win this level. Then it's the final thing. It's not quite done yet. They're still polishing and whatever. But I jump cutted. I went through it about 20 more games, about another hour and a half of my life wasted because of bad game mechanics, because of bad physics. Finally, I take first place, and it doesn't kick me. So it's very inconsistent with its crashes. That was the only level that it crashed on me. It didn't do it for anything else. The other 60 or 70 levels that I did, it did not kick me. It did not glitch. It did not freeze. It did not do anything like that. So I don't know why it was on that one specific level twice in a row. I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of bads, but there are a couple good things. Pretty much all I can say, though, for the good things is, one, it's got good graphics. Even though it is a 30 FPS cap, the graphics are beautiful. They're like 1080p, I believe. I believe they're rendered in. Everything's rendered amazing. Everything looks amazing. Yeah, it just looks awesome. And then the another thing that I'm really sensitive about is good load times. These load times were not very long. Like, they were like 5 to 10 seconds. I played some games where the load times are about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Like GTA 5. What the hell? Like, the game's been out for years. 7 variations of it have come out. Like, but this game's not even come out yet, and it's got like a 5 to second loading time, where it's like GTA is like 5 minutes, if not more. And so loading times are something that I take into account as well. So, what do I think overall? It's an alright game. At the end of the, the first half of it, the first half of the playthrough I did of the beta, I said in the description, I said one of the best games I've played all year, and I was truthful about that up till about the midway point where everything started glitching and I was starting to get into the game and I was really excited, and then everything starts breaking, everything starts glitching, and I can't complete challenges. So towards the end of the series, I think the second half onward, I think 5 through 9, I believe. I pretty much said this turned into an alright game. Um, it's not great. If they fix a lot of these problems that I pointed out, the game would be absolutely phenomenal. I would love this game. I actually purchased this game. I purchased the normal edition. There was the normal edition, the normal edition, the deluxe edition, and the gold edition. So, is it worth the price? So the prices are the normal game is 60, the deluxe is 80, and the gold is 100. Is it worth that? Absolutely not. If they fix a lot of the stuff, hell yes. I didn't buy the gold or the deluxe. I bought the gold edition of a lot of games for Ubisoft. I just didn't really like them. Or I played through them once and I was pretty much done. Or it's like Siege where you have to keep rebuying stuff. Division where you have to keep rebuying stuff. I don't know if Assassin's Creed Syndicate did it. I bought the season pass for that. But I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if I have to buy now another season pass or what. But Ubisoft's all about that, making money off of the DLC, just like EA Games. I believe that's who they were. The people who made Star Wars Battlefront. You know, DLC is, I guess, one of the hottest commodities now, I guess. But whatever. I would recommend getting it. I would wait until later on when it's on sale. I think just about all my Ubisoft games I've gotten on sale. The Division, Siege, The Crew 2. I think those are the only ones. Actually, let me check. Let's see. Far Cry 4 I did get on. Okay. Yeah, The Crew 2, The Division, Rainbow Six Siege. Yep. Those are the only 3 games that I've bought full price. And honestly, I don't particularly care for... I never even finished up The Division. I don't really care for Siege. I don't think it was worth the 100 that I spent on it. I've spent another 100, 200, almost $300 on DLC. So I got like almost $400 invested into this game. I don't particularly care for it anymore, just because it's pretty broken. Ubisoft's a pretty shit company. And then Crew 2, unless they iron out a lot of these bugs and glitches and stuff, it's not going to be worth it. And since I'm buying everything digital now, because that's pretty much the name of the game now, you can't return stuff, you can't resell stuff, you can't do any of that stuff. So be careful with Crew 2, because I feel like it's going to be a giant letdown. It could be good, it might not be. But maybe I'll live stream the full game for you guys if everything works. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a long rambly thing, almost 15 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, bye bye. Bye bye.